I am bad, yes, I am bad. Everybody knows say me a bad. I am bad, me know me a bad. Myself me know say me a bad. It was a one night stand. So move on. Why don't you understand that all is just a game? Baby, all is just a game. Your mama saw me, so what? Your papa saw me, so what? Your sister saw me, so what? Your brother saw me, so what? Your auntie saw me, so what? Your uncle saw me, so what? Oh, 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 let it get into your head, oh, 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 that I'm not your kind of girl, oh, 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 cause I'm gonna break your heart, oh, oh, oh. I don't L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I don't want you to be my man, so stop telling me all your plans. I don't L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I don't want you to be my man, so stop telling me all your plans. Into min kind of tree and I min kind of potter. Min kind of potter. When you sugar and your papa shit talk. Papa shit. Me dear breakfast cry. Will better breakfast cry. One time in Toswa, now make up. It was a one night stand. So move on. Why don't you understand that all is just a game? Baby, all is just a game. Your mama saw me, so what? Your papa saw me, so what? Your sister saw me, so what? Your brother saw me, so what? Your auntie saw me, so what? Your uncle saw me, so what? Oh, 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 let it get into your head, oh, 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 that I'm not your kind of girl, oh, 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 cause I'm gonna break your heart, oh, hey.
Fantana. Alright, so you've heard the voice, and Fantana, maybe we're going to do the first verse or something without the instrumentation or without the sing along. Let the people feel you.
Okay.
So we start talking. I might not add this microphone. She is the president for the day. Give her microphones. Yes, so let's enjoy maybe the chorus, the first verse or something. Let's start talking.
I am bad, yes, I am bad. Everybody knows, say me a bad. I am bad, me know me a bad. Myself, me know, say me a bad. It was a one night stand. So move on. Why don't you understand that all is just a game? Baby, all is just a game. Your mama saw me, so what? Your papa saw me, so what? Your sister saw me, so what? Your brother saw me, so what? Your auntie saw me, so what? Your uncle saw me, so what? Oh, 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 let it get into your head, oh, 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 that I'm not your kind of girl, oh, 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 cause I'm gonna break your heart, oh, oh, oh. I don't L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I don't want you to be my man, so stop telling me all your plans. I don't L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I don't want you to be my man, so stop telling me all your plans. Into min kind of tree and I min kind of butter. Min kind of butter. When you sugar and your papa shit talk. Papa shit, tell me dear breakfast cry, oh better breakfast cry, oh one time in Toswa, now me call, now me call. It was a one night stand, so move on. Why don't you understand that all is just a game, baby, all is just a game. Your mama saw me, so what?
Fantana. It's a message to the guys. I know it was just a one night stand. So move on. Move on. Move on, chameleon. Don't be calling and testing me after this. Let's get to know you even before we come to the real song. What is the real name of Fantana?
Francine Kofi.
Francine Kofi.
Yes.
Hey, Francine Coffee. Which tribe or?
Enzima.
Oh, Enzima.
Yes.
So do you speak Enzima?
Not fluently, but I know like one or two.
What does it mean that you didn't live with them? You were living outside Ghana?
Yes, I was actually born in America. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've lived there throughout your life?
Yes, my whole life, yes.
Are you now back to Ghana forever, or you'll be going back again?
I'm here now, of course, before my career, but I go back and forth to visit my sister and my family over there.
The label won't let you go. Because they are doing business. They don't want any back and forth like that. Were you doing music way back in Atlanta, or you just started the music business?
So I've always known how to sing, but I actually went to school for business and fashion. So I was more into like business and fashion, but singing has always been something I was very passionate about. Yeah. So after I graduated from school, then I went into my own business. Has something to do with fashion, and then I just realized, like I want to do something I'm really passionate about, as a career for a long while, for my whole life. So I was just like, music is what makes me happy. It's what I want to do. So that's when I started, taking it very seriously.
So that doesn't mean you've practiced as a model before?
No, I'm photogenic. I like taking pictures, but not like as a professional model.
So can you add it as your extra hobby or some of the activities you do as a photo model?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I enjoy taking pictures and that. So yeah, I would add that as a hobby.
I see. Whilst you were in USA, were you following our music industry here in Ghana?
Yes, I was. I was. So I know people in the industry, and I like, Afro beats. It's one of my favorite. So I followed, Ghana music, and I was like, okay, this is something I want to be a part of. So I need to take it serious. How can I stand out, or what can I do? I need to find a way to be a part of the Ghana music industry.
See, what attracted you into it? Is it just the frenzy of it, the fact that you want to be famous, or the business aspect?
The business aspect and my passion for music, and then of course I'm Ghanaian, so it's better to come to where I'm from and start it there, represent Ghana, use my talent to showcase there's talent in Ghana, to just represent Ghana as a country.
See, and finally the dreams are now into reality.
Yes.
Alright, so for information, I'm not talking to Nicki Minaj here, I'm talking to Fantana, the latest lady from Rufftown Recordz. How did you meet Bullet? Because this man is busy. Sometimes you don't even know which of the numbers to call to get him. How did you meet him?
So I adored Ebony. When I heard about Ebony, I was like, wow, this girl is very talented. I loved her music and everything. And then I also saw Wendy was also introduced. And so I became close with Wendy. We were friends on like social media. And then she also knew I could sing, so I would always send her recordings and stuff. And then one day she just gave my recordings to Bullet, and he listened to it, and he was like, wow, he was really interested. So Wendy would always tell me like, oh, like I played your recordings to Bullet, he likes them. So then one day he just called me.
Bullet called you?
Yes, he called me.
So it means Wendy gave your number to Bullet?
Yes, Wendy introduced me to Bullet, yes. Okay. And then he was like, come with us, let's all hang out and sing. He wanted to hear me sing live. So I was singing for him, and then he was asking me, is this something you really want to do? Are you passionate about it? Are you going to put your all into it? And I was like, yes, and I just had to prove to him that him signing me to Rufftown was, something he wouldn't regret.
So on record, it was Wendy Shay who rather introduced you to the label?
Yes.
Wow. Alright, so for those who are looking for stories, this is one headline. Unlike what some of you have been saying, some people even think that your introduction to Rufftown Recordz is going to cause some discomfort for Wendy Shay. That is what some people thought. I don't know whether you've heard it.
Yeah, of course, two females on a record label, of course that's what people would think, but people didn't know that Wendy was actually the one that, introduced me to Bullet, was playing my recordings to Bullet, was like, oh Bullet, this girl is good, because it's all about female empowerment. At the end of the day, like, we're all one. We're all on the record label. We're working together, all in the name of Rufftown, to lift Rufftown up together, you know, to represent Ghana, to let the world know that, you know, Rufftown Recordz, you know.
See,
here, yeah.
So has she seen your contract yet? The contract you signed with Rufftown?
No, it's confidential. Yeah.
I know that one is confidential. She's never going to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you show it to her when Bullet's not around. I guess. How did you get the name Fantana? It is a name that sounds so sweet in the ears, very marketable. How did you come by that name?
So, honestly, my family members used to always call me Fanta. My name is Francine, so they would call me Fanta. Also, Bullet also was like Fantana. One day he was just like, your name is Fantana. And at first I was like, Fantana? You know? And I was like, oh. But then I was like, oh, my family used to call me Fanta. You said Fantana. And as time went on, I was just like, wow, you know, I actually like the name. It actually suits me. And then we just went from
So the allegations in town that Beku Santana actually gave this name is a lie, huh?
Yes. Oh, wow, yes.
Yeah, because some people said, oh, it was Beku Santana who suggested the name, took his S away, and put the F there, and you got the name Fantana. that is total lie.
Yes, that's not true.
Total cheat. But have you met Beku Santana yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, you've not even met him yet?
No.
Wow. Was there another Fantana around at the time you were given this name?
No, not
You
that I
never
know
knew
of.
of.
Yeah, I never knew. The only Fantana I knew was myself, I guess. Yeah.
I know. All right, so you know how the name came by. So another point cleared.
Yeah.
Some people thought it was Beku Santana who changed his S into F for you, but that is also cleared, and we are good. We thank God that that one has been cleared. What is the strength of Fantana into the music business? Some people are good performers.
Yeah.
Some people are good singers. Some people are good songwriters. What is the strength of Fantana?
My strength is my vocals. Yes, I would say I'm a good singer. And I wouldn't just label myself like as an Afrobeat artist or I feel like my voice is capable of doing anything. So my strength would be my voice. Yes.
And on the stage, should we expect some fire, or we should just expect a sexy looking baby shaking things on the stage?
You should expect anything. I'm full of surprises, so everything is expected.
Have you performed on any bigger platform yet?
No.
I see.
Yes.
So what it means that your first performance is going to be fire. Everyone should expect something bigger.
Yes.
Your song is really doing well. That is the So What song. It is really doing well. Should we say again, Bullet wrote it for you?
Yes, he did. Yes.
Did you understand it before singing it?
Yes, I did.
How did you understand it?
Well, you know, with music, like Bullet, of course, you know, he knows the type of person I am. He knows me. He knows my personality. Of course, he would write things to suit me that would fit my personality. Because music is about expression, and you know, you want to sing something that you're singing it and you can relate to it, or maybe you know, like when you're singing it, you're like, oh, you can think about things that you've been through. It gives more, you know, expression into the music. So when he wrote So What, I was like, oh wow, like, you know, this is, you know. Girls go through this, you know, every day, but not a lot of girls are like bold enough to come out and be like, oh, it's just like, you know, just, hey, I don't want anything serious. You know, it's usually guys that are always like, oh, I don't want anything serious. Don't call me again. So yeah.
Already, some people are accusing you of influencing ladies negatively. That now you can just give it in and wake up and go home without any attachment. What do you say to such people?
It's not a negative influence, but I feel like, you know, it's 2019, and I feel like if guys are able to meet a girl and say, oh, you know, like, we're just hanging out, we're just having fun, don't get attached to me, why can't, you know, we do the same, you know? It shouldn't always be us that have to be like crying and texting long messages and everything, you know? We can meet people that we just, maybe we're bored or maybe we're lonely and we just want to go out and have fun, and the guy ends up falling in love. It's, you know, it's like, it wasn't that serious.
Can I put it to you that you've done that before?
It's not like I've done it. I mean, you know, I'm young, so I've had like different experiences, you know, from school and meeting different people. Of course, I'm still young, so, you know, I'm not engaged, I'm not married, so I'm still, you know, meeting new people every day, you know. I can't just let one person tie me down, you know.
So you have been doing it.
No!
It's not as if you've done it. You are even still doing it because you are still young and active and you don't want anyone to tie you down. Is that the case? Because I know sometimes we think about things we don't do, but others also they think reality.
Yeah, reality, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm just a young girl experiencing life, you know. Every day I'm growing up, I'm learning new things, I'm gonna meet new people, you know. So I just feel like life is all about experience and, you know, learning new things, meeting new people. So, you know, not everything has to be like, okay, commitment or like, you know, just being tied down. Because if you're committed at a young age, I feel like you're gonna miss out on so many things, or maybe you'll miss out on so many things, you know, because commitment is serious, you know, it's a big word. So when you're committed to someone, you have to really be committed. You can't just do, you have to think about another person's feelings. It's like having another baby or something.
I see. I'm scared Fantana will not marry soon. Because you are scared of commitment. Is that true?
No, I'm not scared of commitment. Obviously, like, if I meet the right person or I meet the person that I feel like I have something, true connection with, you know, there's change. You know?
So have you met the right person, the ideal person yet?
No, not yet.
With all the beauty, all the looks, no one is coming to you?
Exactly. I mean, you know, people like me. I'm not gonna lie. You know, a lot of people are interested in me. But I just feel like I'm pretty, so people would be interested in me because I'm pretty. Some people would be interested in me because of my platform or what I'm doing, how I look. But I feel like the person I want to meet, I want them to be interested in me. I want them to understand me, you know, love me for who I truly am.
Ideal person, so that the boys who are listening or the men who be watching us on YouTube all over the world can now start preparing their notes to come to you.
Yes. So one thing about me is that I've seen like, you know, guys like girls who cook and clean. And one thing about me is that, you know,
did they say cook or cook?
Cook,
Okay,
sorry,
okay. I heard something like
no, sorry.
Okay,
girls who cook and clean. And for me, I don't know how to cook. Yes, I don't know how to cook. So that is also a problem, you know. And then, you know, my nails. You know, I really love my nails. So, you know, cooking.
Let's capture the nails.
Yes.
K-boy, capture the nails very closely. In fact, they are very shiny, very beautiful. You don't. You were saying something about the nails.
Yes, and so I feel like, you know, I don't cook, and I will learn one day, but right now it's not happening. And I want a guy who will cook for me and pamper me and take care of me and treat me like a queen, you know. Like,
my God! You want a guy who will cook for you?
Yes.
Pamper you?
Yes.
I see. Before you accept marriage.
Yes. Because I need to make sure you're doing everything, giving me all my needs, because I know what I'm capable of doing for. So I need to make sure you are doing your part, and I need you to understand that I don't cook. And I'm not.
The cooking, it's out.
It's out.
We can go to KFC or something.
Something, but that's out. You know, cleaning, of course, I'm tidy, very tidy. You know, but I'm not gonna wake up and start mopping everywhere. No. You know.
Cleaning too.
Cleaning is there, of course. You know, I like clean things, but I'm not a housewife.
You are not a housewife.
No.
I have lived with a woman for the past maybe 7 years or so. Like, we sleep together. Sometimes we even bath together.
Oh wow!
After bathing, I see her cleaning things with her nails, with her hand. Now with these long nails, how do you clean things?
I try not to make a mess. You know, I try to keep everything arranged so that way it's less cleaning for a week. You know, that's what I'm saying.
I did not get it. I didn't get it. I also did not get it. Fantana, take that one again.
Okay.
I was asking how do you clean your womanhood?
Oh, it's easy. I'm used to it. It's not hard. It's not hard.
With the nails, like you do it with the nails.
Yeah.
And you don't get hurt.
No. Because I'm so used to wearing my nails long, to where it's gotten to the point where I don't have them on, I feel like I can't do anything. So I'm so used to them. So.
But what it means is that you don't also clean deep, like you clean the surface.
No, I can clean deep.
You can clean deep, and the nails don't hurt.
No.
Oh my God. Fantana, Rufftown record label. This is the new queen there. What advice have you kept in your memory, the deepest one so far from your record label?
Have tough skin. Build tough skin, have tough skin. You know, I just have to have tough skin, and also never give up. You know, because everything is not always going to be easy. There's going to be times where I'll be stressed out, under pressure, but it's like, have tough skin, work hard, don't give up, and just try your best no matter what. Just try your best no matter what.
That is from the record label. How about Wendy? What has she also told you that you think this is a sister's advice to me?
Yeah, so Wendy is like a big sister to me. You know, she advises me like, hey, you know, do this. You know, even with like singing, and oh, it sounds like this. You know, everything. We share ideas. You know, we laugh, we text, we do things. So she advises me, you know, a lot because she was there before me. She's been through things that, of course, I'm yet to go through or I have not went through. So she knows like, okay, maybe don't say this or don't do this, you know, because, you know, it happened to me, or, you know, so she advises me a lot, like an older sister basically. She's just an older sister. Yeah.
So she's told you that when someone asks who is Fantana, don't say it's a dumb question.
You know, she just corrects me on a few mistakes that she made. She just doesn't want me to, you know, make those mistakes because, you know, as an older sister, you're looking out for your little sister, you know. She doesn't want me to go through what she went through, so she'll be like, hey, make sure you review or answer the questions in your head. You're a day before, make sure you take time to answer, you know, just take your time and answer, so that way you know what you're doing, you know what you're saying.
I see. Not long ago, there were some social media trolls against your big sister, Wendy Shay. When you were monitoring behind the scenes, what were you telling yourself?
Monitoring like the negative things.
Yeah, especially the negative things people were saying about her on Twitter, social media, all over.
I was also psyching myself that, you know, I was psyching myself like, okay, you know, when they start doing this to me or trolling me on the internet, or if I post something that they don't like and they start, or my fans or people, you know, the supporters start saying things I don't like, you know, I have to just, you know, face it. You know, either I learn from it, what they're saying, I take it, their advice, or what they're saying, I just like, okay, you know, let's see what I can do to make better, or like do better so they can, you know.
But really, do you have the mental fortitude for it? Because it is not just by saying it.
Yeah, I feel like I do have tough skin. Things don't really get to me as much. And for me, I'm somebody like, if you're giving me constructive criticism, like if you're telling me, okay, maybe this doesn't look nice here and this, I'll take it to mind like, okay, maybe I should change. I'm not going to change who I am, but I'll change a few things to see if it will benefit me in a better way. Yeah.
I see. Great so far with Fantana. She is the latest. I believe we're going to do some game. We're going to play some game right now. Between Stoneboy and Shatawale, who is your favorite?
Both. Oh. Yes, they're both talented. They're both talented.
I know they are both talented. No two ways about that. Who is Fantana's favorite?
I would say both. Yeah.
You still would go for both of them?
Yeah.
They are all your favorites.
They're all my favorite. Yeah.
I see. How would you want to dress for a stage?
Well, like my boss said, I'm very fashionable. I'm very into fashion. So with me, I like to dress like very like, you know, over the top. So I don't know, you know. I'm someone that I don't really plan. I just wake up in the morning, I'm like, okay, I just put things together because I went to school for fashion, so I know how to put pieces together, style things together. So with me, I don't know what to expect, honestly, but anything over the top or like shiny or, you know, very fashionable that makes a statement is Fantana.
Now Fantana, let me also get this information right from you. I've heard that very soon you'll be getting married to Bullet. Is that true?
No.
It's not true. Because I heard Bullet was dating a Fantana B, so I thought you were the one.
Oh no. No.
You are not the one.
No, I'm not the one.
But do you know such a person like that?
No.
You don't know anybody like that?
No.
I see. Now, it seems that there is a competition somewhere. Ebony's, the late Ebony's dad, she has a new artist. I don't know, what's the name of the artist again? Kim Morin. And I hear she is in to compete you. The day they heard that you've been introduced, they also came out.
Really?
How are you facing that competition?
I don't know who Kim Morin is, so
you don't know her.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, you don't follow music that much?
No, I do, but I just don't No, she just came out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I've never heard of her. Yeah.
So even if there is a certain lady like that, you're not even scared of competition?
No, competition is excitement. You know, it makes you want to work harder, it makes you want to go harder, it makes you want to do better. If somebody wants to challenge you or says they're going to compete with you, you know.
Should we expect a joint with Fantana and Wendy Shay soon?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Is it already in the making?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Yes.
First question. I mean, before I come on to make my statements.
You have a statement to make, huh?
Yeah, with my fashion. Which of the local languages do you speak? I'm asking this because you'll be going on platforms that have presenters who would interview you in either Tree or Ghana. They all will not speak English because we have a lot of Tree-speaking platforms that you'll be, having interviews on. So which of the local languages do you speak?
So I understand Tree, and I don't speak Tree fluently, but I can respond back to certain questions. And also, like, if someone asks me something, I would, like, how do I put it? I can respond, or I would think of the response in my head because, of course, I've heard people. So I would try my best to respond in Tree. And then also in Zima, I don't speak that fluently either, but I can also respond in a few things, but I understand. Yeah. Yes, I like colorful hair. So I don't know what color I'm gonna do next. That's also a surprise too. But
That was my first test.
my first step.
Okay.
But I mean, so far so good. Your introduction came with a lot of buzz. Your photos were all over the place. And even yesterday, I saw another photo of you sitting on a chair
wearing the black stars.
Yes.
That looks quite yummy.
Yummy and what?
Crunchy.
So you want to yum? You want to yum? Bullet won't permit.
Well, I mean, so with all the vibe you hear around, people trying to put you, against Wendy Shay or in competition with Wendy Shay. Now that you're on the same record, definitely they're going to be weighing the two of you. And who is putting in more and who is getting more attention. How are you going to be dealing with that when questions like that come?
Of course it's gonna happen because we're on the same record label, but like I said, me and Wendy were sisters, we're on one label. Of course people will be like, oh, Fantana's better, Wendy's better, Fantana's better, but everybody's gonna support who they want to support, but at the end of the day, me and Wendy support each other, and that's what is important. And then everybody supporting us, supporting Rufftown. If you support Rufftown, that means you support Wendy, you support Fantana, and then also Ray James, who, listen to my, you support all of us. So, yeah.
Alright, thank you. Hannah Mays and Levada Vibes in 5 and Link Up Reloaded. Yes, Michael now will also come through with his question or contribution.
Oh, this is just a contribution. I have been impressed by her sincerity first and foremost. And I think that I need to enroll in Rufftown Music Management something academy or something, Boss, how do you do it?
They always get their selections right.
Yes. I mean, this is very refreshing. I'm looking forward to the competition. I mean, like it or not,
the in-house competition.
So, putting myself in Bullet's shoes. I said, okay, so I have this song. Who should I give it to? That kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm looking forward. It'll be very exciting. But
I think she knows their style, and that as a writer, he will know that if I write this style, it will fit her well. If I write this style, to fit the other person well. So maybe that is how I think he can handle this.
Great. But the song.
Yeah.
I've heard other interpretations. Of course, it's for the consumer market. So we all live to see.
What other interpretation have you heard?
ABP.
My DJ is telling me your papa saw me. Oh, that I said no more. So only your papa saw me. It is English, past of C.
So what?
Yes, boss.
That's not it. It's not fair.
Oh, she's fair.
Yeah, she's fair.
So what is not fair?
It's not fair, to have to have a record label, the boss to be a songwriter, to have that much experience in the game. You know, it's not fair to the other girls because I've seen a lot of girls coming up, and it's not fair, man. Like, Bullet Charlie, Mama.
So he is writing. He's writing more for his girls.
It's not fair, you know. It's not fair. He's killing the game.
Yeah.
You know, Bullets is killing.
But we
the
don't
game.
care, like everybody.
We don't care. We just want winners, you know.
Exactly.
So I have a few questions. I just want to ask. You know, statistically, looking at all the artists who came from outside to make music in Ghana, except for Wendy, because she's been here. She's been staying in Ghana, so she's doing well. Let's take out Fuse. Fuse came, left, but then, as you can see, he's not really popping in Ghana. So now, how do you, like, are you gonna stay in Ghana, or are you gonna be going back and forth?
So I'm gonna stay in Ghana. Okay. This is gonna be like my resident. I'm gonna live in Ghana here. Okay. And then of course holidays, or like, you know, maybe if I need to go over there and just visit, you know, my family members, of course, but I live in Ghana. Okay. Yeah.
The next question is, right now everything is fan base, right? Yeah. And Ghanaians, they like to grow with you, right? And you're already grown, like, you know, you're already right, you know. Proper. So how your fan base, like, who's your target audience? Because right now the girls on the streets, when they want to, you know, like, let me use Ebony as an example. They saw her first video, Blood on the Dance Floor. They saw that she wasn't
like a street girl,
you know, and all of a sudden they grew with her. So now that, like, who's your target audience? Are you targeting the corporate, or are you targeting the street girls? How do you plan on relating?
That's a serious question.
Okay, so my target is girls, women, just in general, girls. And you know, okay, I'm not a street girl, but you know, for the type of person that I am, I'm able to relate to people of all kinds, where it doesn't matter where you come from, you know, I'm able to relate, and I'm open to, you know, talking to girls, meeting them, asking them what they've been through, their story. Also, I want my music to also speak to young girls, older women, anyone. So I want them to relate, you know, if they're feeling something, I want to be able to have a song that will help them get through things, get through days. So I wouldn't just label like, oh, I'm targeting corporate women, or, you know, females who live with their parents, or, you know, middle class or high, low class. I support any type of woman. Yeah, it's just women empowerment in general. Yeah.
All right, Brasami. Why is a unicorn? No, bullets. You're too much.
But we're looking at something down there. What is there?
Thighs, man.
Boys will always be boys, man. I want to take over and I am bomb.
Because before he looked at her, I saw Bokole.
Okay, I want to take over, boss.
Black is sport too much.
Yeah, Black is a sports child. I know.
Fantana, I saw your video and I was like, wow, this is a great performer. And seeing you in person, you're even more beautiful than what I saw, who I saw in the video.
Thank you.
And I'm also happy for Rufftown Recordz, because after Ebony, personally, I saw that our brother Bullet was still living in that past, you see. And the introduction of Wendy, from my point of view, was that Bullet really was trying hard to put a replacement for Ebony, and I could see it from the lyrical point of view, the beat and everything. And thanks be to God that through Wendy we have another personality, Fantana. And from this particular single, what I see is that there is a little drift from the handiwork of Bullet. I can see Bullet trying to introduce something else, and that is what I am happy about. That he's recovering. He's recovering from the shock. And yes, sincerely, seriously speaking. So it's good to have these two great ladies
in the label is good. And like now I was talking about the internal competition. It's going to be very great. I pray it's going to be very, very positive, because when there is positive competition,
healthy competition,
yes, positive and healthy competition, Rufftown Recordz can climb higher and higher and higher than we can ever imagine.
Thank you so much, Abuela. Now, before Fantana leaves us, let me read something.
Oh, they're so nice. They're so supportive.
They are so supportive. Wait till they come. Add this microphone to her. Let me get her final message too. And whether there's a fan base now for the ladies, to start joining you.
Yeah, so on Instagram, my name is I am Fantana. On Twitter too, I am Fantana, and Facebook too is I am Fantana.
Okay.
So all three of them.
Okay. Is there any project you'll be undertaking soon? Maybe any feminine project like you talked about?
Yes, very soon. Different ones. Yes, very soon. Yes.
Okay. Anyone you want to say thank you to before we wrap up?
Yes, thank you to everyone. Thank you to Rufftown. Thank you to my mom. Thank you to God, and thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to Wendy too as well.
Thank you so much for honoring this invitation as well. And let me also say thank you to Rufftown Recordz. When they were introducing you on your birthday, they decided on this channel, and that means a lot of respect. So we'll let Zed and the rest of the people come. Thank you so much. Alright, so Shay has been introduced finally. And we're going to do it again some other time. So the boys, those who can cook, start bringing your names.